Shut up and sit down.
Hi folks, this is Johan from waymasters.net. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this short tutorial will help you in utilizing our software to the full extent. My first video on how to use Waymaster software. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to create your tournament for this upcoming season, specifically for the SABAA guys. Just before we go into the details here, remember that you need one tournament for the season. You create many competitions from that single tournament, and the results of all the competitions will be tied together automatically by the software to give you your seasonal winner or your tournament winner. So one tournament, many competitions. Right, make sure you're logged on to Waymasters. Obviously you need to be registered to be logged on, and then we go and click on Manage Events. Under Manage Events, we're going to create a tournament under Private Tournaments. The reason why we create it under Private Tournaments is very simple, that we want to keep the information private, in other words just for ourselves, until that we're 100% sure that everything is correct and that there are no funnies or comebacks before we make it public and available online for entering. Right, I click on Add Tournament and I'll be presented with the screen where we will now enter the details of our tournament. I'll be setting this up for SABAA Western Cape, but it will be the exact same for all your tournaments. So here we go. SABAA Western Cape Regionals 2017 to 2018 season. You know that we now have standardized on 8 competitions, so we enter 8 here, of which the 6 best will count. Again, Waymaster software will pick the best 6 for each angler automatically. No need for individuals to be worried about that. Right, I'm simply going to tab through all the other information. This is just default information, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Default province, I'll just enter this as Western Cape. You can see we've done this before. Venue, I'm going to leave blank, but because I'm always an optimist, but I believe we're going to be fishing many of our tournaments or our competitions from Klein William this year because of water levels. Okay, I'm going to tab through all the other stuff, but you'll see there's some exciting stuff happening here. I will, in the next video or a later video, I'll explain all of this in detail. However, what is important is to please set your next competition date and also to update this on a regular basis. So remember, many competitions from a single tournament, so once you've gone past a weekend, go and set your next weekend or your next comp date, because this is what we use to show on the front page of Waymasters what are the upcoming tournaments or the upcoming competitions. I know our anglers are looking at this on a regular basis, so please make sure that you update this often. Right, our next competition is going to be on the 9th of September, our first for the season, so I'm set that immediately. And then I'm just going to scroll down so that we can see a full screen here. Folks, basically, for those of you who have used Waymasters before, you'll notice there's a bit of a change here. This is really just been to simplify absolutely everything, and to simplify it even further, what we've done is we've now created default templates. And if we click on this default here, you'll see there is a SABAA Regionals template. That's all you need to select. The moment you select that, it will fill in all these fields. Now again, I will explain all these fields in details in a later video, but for right now, this is all you need to do to create your tournament for the upcoming season. Now what you do, you click submit and your tournament is there. It's done, it's created it. I'll be getting back in a second video to explain the additional things that we can now fill in, but this tournament is there. You can actually start running competitions from this. Thank you folks, till the next one. This is Johan for waymasters.net.